This is what it's all about, guys. One trade and done. This morning, I'll go ahead and cover that on the market open recap. This is the reason why I got into this business. I want to be able to get my trades out of the way, make my money, and just be done and go do really what I want to do, either fishing or hunting, whatever you guys enjoy doing. I don't know, sewing, carpentry, something that you really do enjoy. Maybe spending time with your kids or something like that. But yeah, so I'm going to go over my trade on NUAN this morning on today's Market Open Recap. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new, consider subscribing. I do recaps for you guys every single morning that I trade. Let's go ahead and talk about the recap from this morning. As you guys can tell, I only took one trade here on NUAN up to 55. Now, let's talk about this trade real quick because there are a couple of things that are a little different from the things that I typically do, that I typically cover. So this morning, NUAN was gapping down significantly. It had the cleanest daily chart out of all the other ones. So also, it was consolidating here at the 13 mark for quite a while, actually. So since this morning around 7 o'clock, it just kept hitting 13 and never really broke through. So it just kind of bounced here for a while. And I noticed that 13 was a very significant level for the stock, meaning that there's a lot of buyers coming in. And once that cracks, that means that it's going to go. So of course, right before the bell, it cracked right at 9:28. So 9:28, and I was like, okay, cool. My plan was I needed for it to move above 13 and for it to fail, basically. And I will have my stop right at the top, and that is exactly what it did. So typically, I would have taken the second candle short, but I took a little bit more risk on this. And I actually went ahead and took it over the as it broke 13 because I knew that there were no more sellers at 13 or no more buyers at 13 since it broke in pre-market. And if it was going to break down after the bell was open, they were basically all gone. So it came up, it set my stop right at the top of this candle, got rid of all the buyers that wanted to come in. So my stop was going to be 13.30, and as it broke 13, I went ahead and got short 600 shares. Right at let's see, 9:31. So, and my stop up here, it went sideways here for a little bit. I got as much as I could out of it as it was consolidating. So I took 450 shares. I took them at 12.67. So I got a little bit more than my 30 cents. And then I left 150 shares. Now, this is very important. This is why I left 150 shares, or this is why you should take a partial. Because right after it consolidated, it tanked all the way down to 12.18, and I ended up making another $100 on just 150 shares. So that's what brought me up to 255. So I covered right at 12.29 and at 12.28. So the reason why I covered the rest of the shares is because this is a very extended type move. So as it flushes down like this, you want to be able to cover some of your shares. This is basically people just panicking and just dumping out their shares and saying, screw this, I'm off this boat. And as you can see, it's consolidating back up, it's getting bought back up, and then it's probably going to rip again. So it's basically like a stair step. Just like when bulls take the stairs, they say that bears take the window. So this is kind of what they mean. Whenever people panic, they panic hard, and it just drops. So I covered the rest of my shares right into this flush here. And I'm going to go ahead and be done for the day because I'm going fishing today. So thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you guys are new, remember to subscribe to this channel. Give it a thumbs up if it does help you. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.